Hello everyone, welcome to LICD miscellaneous topic. Today we are going to discuss feedback in Opamp circuits. So let us start. So this is normally my feedback block. I have my input X, output is Y. I have an amplifier network with a gain A1, feedback network with a gain K, and this is my error signal, which is the subtraction of my feedback signal at my input signal. So X is my input, which can be either a voltage or a current. Y also can be either a voltage or a current, which is the output. A1 is my open loop gain. K, or in the literature they also write it as beta, is called as a feedback fraction or a factor. And Y upon X, which is normally called as transfer function, is also called as termed as AF, is called as closed loop gain. So these are the terms which are there. X minus U, so this feedback signal is termed as U. X minus U is the error signal, and K, that is the feedback factor, is U by K, U by Y, sorry. And you have the feedback closed loop gain formula, that is A1 upon 1 plus K A1, that is easily derivable from here. And yeah, we have a negative feedback when feedback signal U is subtracted from the input X. So then that is when we have a negative feedback. Here, depending upon the X and Y and U, we have various feedback topologies. So when X and Y and U are all voltages, that is my this thing input, that is X, output Y, and my feedback signal U are all voltages. Then the feedback topology is called as voltage or voltage series or shunt series. So it has three names. Similarly, one thing we can remember that if the feedback signal and the input will have the same nature. So if the input is a current, feedback also will be a current, and if a input is a voltage, feedback also will be a voltage. So here you can check in the X and U column, it will be same, whereas Y can be different. So in this case, if the input is a current and output is a voltage, it's basically a voltage current feedback topology, or it is called as voltage shunt feedback, or it is called as shunt feedback. In this case, the feedback signal U is same as input current. So feedback signal is a current, input is also a current. Here in the third case, we have input as voltage, feedback signal as voltage, and output as a current. So it is called as a current voltage feedback. Then we have a current series feedback. So same thing is called as a current series feedback. It has another name, series feedback. So these are the three names. And whenever everything that is the input, output, and the feedback signal are all current, it is called as current feedback, or current shunt feedback topology, or series shunt feedback topology. So these are the three names. So based on the circuit configuration, the current or the voltage can be fed back to the input of the amplifier from the output, and can have the above four configurations which we have seen just now. Okay, so let us dive into something more intuitive. A1 is my amplifier block, K is my feedback network. That's good to know. Then let us review the sense and return mechanisms, or we can call it, in the books it is called as sampling and mixing mechanisms. So we have two types of sensing or sampling. We can have a voltage sensing or sampling and current sensing or sampling. Then we have a return mechanisms, that is series return or series mixing, or we can call it as a shunt return or shunt mixing. So in this block, A1 is my amplifier and K is my feedback network. So whenever we are sensing a voltage at the output, it's called as a voltage sensing, voltage sampling. And whenever we are sensing a current at the output, we call it as a current sampling. Whenever we sensing a voltage, we sense it in parallel. So, and whenever we sense a current, it is in series. So that's why the connections are meaning. Then at the input side, if we want to add two voltage in series, that will be series mixing. And if we want to add two currents in parallel, two currents are added in parallel basically. So this is called as shunt mixing. Okay, so this was my block, the feedback block, which consists of amplifier, the feedback network, the input, the output, and the U. So you have a return mechanism or the mixing mechanism here. So how do we return a voltage or a current? That is being answered over here. And at the output side, what is the sense mechanism? Are we sensing a current or a voltage? So those are the questions which we are answering over here. Okay, so I guess that's it from for the feedback in Opamp circuits. That's it for the topic. Next time we'll see some other topic in Opamp. Until then, have a good day and thank you.